I've had another look at the Norman Lindsay collection, and I can't help but come back and tell you about some more fantastic items in this collection. This book I have here is a one-off. It's an unpublished novel by Norman Lindsay, and this is a carbon copy of the typescript. So there's probably another copy exists somewhere, because this is the carbon copy. And to start it off, you can see there, it's signed by Norman Lindsay. It says, "Dear Keith, possibly you will remain as the only reader of this cheerful and irresponsible little fantasy. Yours ever, Norman Lindsay." And the Keith is Keith Wingrove, the famous Adelaide collector of Norman Lindsay. So that's the start of the book, and then you come in a couple of pages. That's original drawing by Norman Lindsay, and he's done the title there like that. And then we turn a couple of pages, and we have a beautiful, beautiful drawing of Norman Lindsay, full page, absolutely wonderful. The detail in that is stunning. And then it's all like typescript, like I said, except for one page, which is page 26 or 7, is handwritten by Norman Lindsay. He's obviously lost the typescript or the second copy, and so he's handwritten. So here's a wonderful thing. It's not in the National Library catalogue. I can't find that this has been published anywhere ever. And who knows what's happened to the other copy. This is your chance to own a unique Norman Lindsay item. Something else that's good, a Norman Lindsay Association Breaker Morant's poetry book. A very, very rare book, and it's illustrated by Norman Lindsay. We've all heard of Breaker Morant as per the film, so that's a very rare book in the collection. Here's another lovely item. It's called the Health Reader, and we open that up and we find that it's illustrated by Norman Lindsay. It's put out in 1906. Norman was still in his 20s then, and it's full of these typical lovely Norman Lindsay illustration. Every few pages you'll find some Norman Lindsay illustrations. Quite a scarce thing, and you'd look at this book somewhere and you wouldn't think what it was. It's this lovely Norman Lindsay illustrated book. Now, another beautiful thing, James used to upgrade his collection when he could, and here we have a very rare Australian children's book. And obviously what happened, he bought, this is the first copy he bought, and he had a slipcase made for it. That's the first copy, and look, it's a pretty damn good copy, but it's a little bit foxed, just not quite perfect. I sold a copy of this at a Melbourne book fair a couple of years ago for $2,000, and it's a very scarce thing. And here's the mint copy, and absolutely mint. It has one illustration or two illustrations in here by Norman Lindsay. It's illustrated by others, Frank Marnie, Harry Weston, a couple of other people as well, but it's a very unique, beautiful Norman Lindsay item. Now, just to wind up here, just the collection's just so wonderful. We talked about Oblation the other day. Well, James had 3 copies of Oblation in the collection. As well as the 2 we talked about the other day, there's this third copy. Now, what this is that's an original drawing by Norman Lindsay there. And then if we turn the page, we see here it's number 55, and it's signed by Norman Lindsay and Stevens, A.G. Stevens, who was the publisher, and it's got some would call it the suppressed, but I don't know whether it's suppressed or just rejected. This was that was the first design for the cover, and that's it there. And it's fully signed in pencil by Norman Lindsay down the bottom. So this is the repressed edition. It came like this and then was straight away withdrawn with the new cover, and that's the new cover on that side of the page. This is Norman Lindsay's first book, 1903, I think, something like that. And so there it is, 3 copies of Oblation. So come along and have a look at this wonderful collection on Saturday, Sunday, the 16th, 17th and 18th of April.